All right, we are back with another edition of Everyone Needs an Aquarius. Man, I appreciate everybody hitting us up, listening to audio, video as well from our Surviving Diddy series and the Surviving Diddy remix episode as well. Hey man, y'all kind of found these comments.
We invented the remix, since he liked to say shit like that. Go back and change that title to we.
Don't you want me to go back and change it?
Yes. Shit. That's what we're gonna call.
Hey, that we invented the remix. Yes. Man, shout out to everybody with that, man. Like y'all been like, it's been super appreciative of all the love with all the different podcasts that we've been coming out with, and y'all really been messing with us, man. Y'all really been messing with us, man. I mean, people be like, yo, I'm for subscribe to Dom. You know, they've been subscribing to, like, yo, for real. We really appreciate it, for real.
We appreciate it.
Yes. So since we talking about Diddy at the top, this is gonna be a different slant with it. We're not giving you total updates, more of Surviving Diddy, people leaving Revolt TV.
Fully Wang. He definitely. So mental health advocate and award-winning journalist Dawn Montgomery says she will not return for the third season of Revolt's podcast, Monuments to Me. I cannot be a part of a show that's supposed to uplift Black women while Diddy leads the company. Point blank, period. Is what she's saying. And she said her decision to depart was not difficult. Throughout her professional career, she's always emphasized the importance of being conscious of her work ethic and allocation of her time and energy. She also believes that the silence of Revolt's leadership on this matter speaks volumes, that was very country. Despite the fact that this podcast experience has been a blessing, and she's done.
Yeah.
We said this was gonna happen. People was gonna start pulling out, not trying to be affiliated with that man. And again, I want people to understand what a settlement means. Since y'all don't want to Google, it's this simple. A settlement does not mean that someone has admitted guilt, but nor does it mean that they're not innocent. So we gonna say that. So y'all saying, oh, he settled and blah 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 blah. That mean he didn't do. No, that's not what that means. That man did that shit. We done told y'all he did that shit. We done gave y'all hardcore support. I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say. Hardcore factual evidence, pretty much. Not hearsay. And that's it. But I wonder if that is going to be a trend. And also, sidebar, you was right. He was already spotted outside.
I told you that ego too much.
It wasn't like he went to an event or anything. This is clearly the photo that is circulating. Somebody zoomed in really far on their camera phone, and he probably went somewhere or whatever, trying to be low key. But there's like, oh, he looks distraught.
Was he by himself?
It was like somebody.
You can get all the food you want there. You can deliver your crib. You can get anything you could have got there. You could have got to your crib. I'm a crib only.
But also, I'm not sure where this is. So maybe somebody hid in the bushes at Club Love. But yeah.
Or he in another country? You saying like where he like, oh, I'm in Saint Tropez, you know, or I'm in Monaco, where, you know, no, because in Monaco it's too many rich people there for something like that, or Saint Tropez.
Yeah, he would have been. He would have
about you like that.
Yeah. I'll find the photo and send it to you. But I thought I sent it to you. Say, oh, the nigga outside already.
Yeah, no, I did, but I was just trying to figure out like where he was and like what was.
Let's see.
He'll be shout out to Stacy from I Only Listen to Nice Music. She said he'll be out by New Year's for that New Year's Eve party that he does every year. He does the New Year's Eve party every year. She predicting that is it before the Grammys. He's gonna go to the Grammys though.
I don't think he's gonna go to the Grammys.
He gonna go.
If he shouldn't.
I didn't say he shouldn't. He's gonna go.
I don't think he's gonna go. I might have to bet you $1.
Look, I'm just saying he's going to go. All right, so will you believe he's gonna go to the Grammys if he does the New Year's Eve party?
Possibly, but also it's two different entities.
Because pictures gonna leak from it, and people gonna be hanging out, or people not gonna put up pictures with Diddy and just say they was out for New Year's, and then you figure out it was Diddy New Year's.
So I'm thinking if he went to the Grammys, he probably wouldn't walk the red carpet.
I'm saying he's gonna do everything. He
wouldn't, because that's not a place where you can't filter what people can ask you. It's gonna be somebody that's going to ask. You can't.
He can still say no questions though. He could be like no questions, and just take pictures.
I don't think if he goes, I don't think he would walk. He shouldn't walk the red carpet.
You're saying should. I'm saying he will still.
I don't think so.
And this is what he gonna do. He gonna mess y'all up even more. He gonna bring his twin daughters. He gonna bring his twin daughters and walk the red carpet on you.
I can see him trying to do that, but honestly,
that's what he's gonna do, Dom.
I feel
he's gonna walk that red carpet with his twins,
especially with that photo that leaked of him. If he knew. I'm telling you, his publicists, his people, all of them, his attorneys are telling him to lay low. What we know about Puffy is that we definitely know that he is a hothead. Mm-hmm. Ain't no journalist gonna care that them twin girls there. What does that mean? I got a job to do. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if my ass was on that red carpet doing an interview, I'm like, Puffy, what's up? Like, what happened? Like, I thought you was the last person I would expect abuse to come from.
No questions. No questions.
The only thing that they could do is how a lot of people do walk down really fast, but he don't even have to do that. You don't have to walk it. So also
you don't have to, you can just attend.
You can attend and not walk the carpet. People do all this. Beyonce don't be walking that carpet no more.
Oh,
she also was late.
You're right.
Okay. But also, what I'm saying is this: even if let's say he goes,
yep,
and he walked the red carpet, no questions. That still paints. People are allowed to create a narrative. Don't even give them the ammunition. Though we really don't give a fuck at this point. We know what we know. But I think possibly that this could be a potential trend. I will be interested to see what advertising and sponsorship looks like regarding Revolt, because like she said, they ain't said nothing, and of course they're not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, are they trying to figure it out? They don't. What do you say? Like, for real, like, honestly,
what you say is, even if you don't act like you do. Okay, so you pretty much try to mask it. What they would try to do is mask the fact that he is still CEO, so they would remove him from his acting duties as CEO. I don't know. I don't even see Diddy on Revolt often outside of him talking about the conference. Mm-hmm. But you really don't see him in any other entity like that for real. Like, it is not like he has a show on Revolt. Like, but I know that Breakfast Club stream that it was at one point. You could watch it on Revolt. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, because also from a standpoint of, it's easier for them to oust him than it would be to leave him on, because I can see
oust somebody that owns the company.
It's still somebody that is a higher number, because he owns it. Just look, they would vote him out.
He doesn't have a board though. It's not public. That's my thing. Is like, it's not a public company.
Oh, see, you can't oust
somebody unless it's a public. Like, if he was public and he was like traded like on the stock exchange or trying to go to the stock exchange, you have a board and the board can vote you out. But if you just a sole proprietorship ownership now, and I don't know if that he may have a board, But if he doesn't have a board,
I could see something like that, and knowing how he run his business and he about his money, he got a board.
The board can't vote him off. Can't vote him off.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's some way. Even if he just steps down and just say, "Hey,"
I mean, my company went through that just now. My company's CEO is one of the founders, and the board voted him out and told him to step down.
Oh,
yeah, told him to step down. The board voted on that.
Damn.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, it can't happen, but we're getting ready to try to go public, so it's a different thing. But I can see Diddy being a thing of saying I'm a sole proprietorship and I don't need a board.
He would if he it's not that he would not be able to generate revenue, because what is Revolt's? Let's look.
And you know what? He might have to have a board if he's actually on terrestrial television on cable. He might have to have a board to even do that. Yeah, he might have the head of board. Let me see. As you Google
it says Revolt's TV's estimated annual revenue is currently $83.5 million a year.
How much is it?
This is on Grojo. It's saying that it's 83.
Hey, they got a board. They got a board.
Yeah. And or it's saying that they have I'm seeing this other thing where it's saying Revolt has estimated net worth of $4 million. I feel like that's kind of low.
$4 million.
Yeah, I think that's low. I think that's wrong. But I also feel like the 80 something million is also very high. Because outside of podcasting, I don't know anybody in that show with them like re-airing Breakfast Club. I don't know anything.
I take that back. They don't have a board. They do not have a board. They do not have a board.
They'll figure it out. Well, they're going to figure out something because I could see people potentially at this point. There's somebody communicating with people that are not Diddy to salvage that.
I mean, they have the executives, they got a leadership team, but they do not have a board. No, they do not have a board. Detavio Samuels is the CEO.
Okay.
Sanders, CEO. They got Colin McIntosh, COO and CFO. They got a couple of brothers there. They got a sister over. That's their legal counsel, which is interesting. She's the EVP and General Counsel of Business and Legal Affairs. I'm assuming she's a lawyer.
What's her name?
Her name is Inga Dyer.
Okay.
She's the only woman on his executive team. Yeah, she's the only woman on the executive team. Is her. But like I said, they may not know what to say.
I mean, I'm wondering if it's a thing where they've already sent something to the advertisers regarding that, or if they just gonna see if somebody gonna say something that we pulling out.
And like we just ain't gonna say nothing until anybody jumps ship, then we'll say something. Yeah, Inga Dyer. And the thing is, though, supposedly, man, I talked to one of my homegirls. She said that they employ a lot of black women there and everything at Revolt, which is crazy. A lot of black women are employed at Revolt. So yeah, Inga Dyer is a lawyer. She is a lawyer.
Okay.
Oh, crazy thing is, she went to Howard with Puffy.
There you go.
1988. Well, she was there for undergrad, master's, and her JD. So she was there from 88 to 96. So that is when Puffy was there. Puffy was there in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. That's how so this is Connect gang right here. And maybe she could say that Puff hooked me up. And we talked about before that no one has came up under him. And maybe this is somebody that did right here.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't wish him anything.
All right. Jada and Will with this brother Bilaal situation. We have not covered it because of all the other stuff, and there's just a lot of stuff going. Was just a lot of stuff.
I'm just gonna say, anybody with the name Brother Bilaal, I feel like you full of shit, and you're gonna be some shit.
Anytime you have to put like anything in front of yours, like
I'm Doja. They sleep. Yeah, we part of Just Posted Podcast, man. The best show on this network. Come on, check, girl.
Seriously, man. Just Posted. It's just me and Doja sitting back talking about what the fuck going on in the world and the streets.
We said labor of love. He said labor of love. I ain't say that shit. Shout out to you know what I'm saying, everybody coming to watch though, man. We really appreciate y'all. Holla at y'all later.
Hey man, this nigga just tall for no reason.
I'm gone.
And he do regular jobs. Don't forget that.
Like the dude Brother Polite that just got locked up for the sexual assault with the daughter of a woman that he was trying to marry or something like that. I just don't like any prefixes unless you went and got a degree.
Hello. I'd be interested to see or to know, because clearly you are no longer friends with the Smiths. And something has happened because you were seen as recent as Will promoting his book.
And that book came out with 2021?
Not long ago. I feel yes. And yeah. I feel that ultimately, okay. So you clearly, I'm not gonna say he did something or didn't do anything, but you were clearly a man scorned, and your money bag ain't rolling in no more. And you went, whatever you was getting paid, you ain't got that money no more. So you on a press tour trying to recoup off of some clicks. This is wild to me. This is very childish. It is foolish. And I feel that regardless of how if a friendship dissolves, because it happens, but you don't go blasting somebody or their personal business, whether true or not, to try to make somebody look bad. Are the details that he's sharing really shocking to us? No. Do we even really care? No. You look.
This is the last time we're gonna talk about them on this podcast, unless they run up in a bank and shoot people up,
or they throw us a bag.
Right. I'm talking about like it's gotta be some like
we're like, because
we put a moratorium on that.
For me, Darryl, this isn't even about them. It's more so about niggas acting goofy and just moving funny. Like, I just don't understand. I was, when we were talking on the phone the other day and I was telling you the situation about my friendship that fell apart, I didn't say one bad thing about her. No, I was just shocked that, it's still not clicking. Well, I'll message you, and that's it. It's just say, sometimes it'll be things that we don't understand, and especially when things have kind of run their course, and certain things you might be able to recover, certain things you might not be able to recover. But ultimately, if we fell out, and in the history of our friendship, I never wronged you or did nothing wild or anything, don't be in the street blasting my business when I was having a good time, because I was living my life like it's golden, because it is.
This is over money, though. It's got to be over money.
This is all money. Like I said, I believe that his well ran dry. His well ran dry. Will won't want to flip the bill no more. And you was working for him. So something happened where you became a liability. And I had to wash my hands of it.
And my thing is, like, how do you I know, like, I have tons of friends and I know them very personally and all these different things. But how are you around all these different crazy things that are happening? Like, how are you like just happening to walk in on it? Like, how are you like that much access?
You ain't knock on no door was locked.
Or number one, Will Smith is super smart. He ain't just gonna be just doing anything on willy-nilly, just some random room. This ain't Diddy. This ain't Diddy. Now, if you said it was Diddy, I could believe it because he just think he just better than the world. But Will is a smart dude. But I'm just saying, Will's a smart dude.
At least I could see where if he did, you didn't think that to check to make sure a door wasn't locked.
Oh no, my thing is, why would you even do it anywhere that someone could come in? Period.
Exactly.
I ain't even talking about the door being locked. Like, I'm not gonna be. Will ain't doing nothing in no trailers, even with his own wife or whatever. This is my workspace. Nobody's just gonna be able to walk in on me doing anything private. So that's why I don't believe that. Now, if he is, whatever, who gives a care? Boom, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Period. But I know you didn't see it.
It doesn't make sense.
I know you didn't see it. And all this stuff with the second video that came out about Jada messing with Mark Anthony and all that. And he walked in. He heard that Will walked in. How do you have all the, you got more information than I got with people I've known since the mud, and I talked to them. It's like me saying about you being like, man, you know, Dom told me that she walked in on such and such. I'm be like, we don't even talk. How would I even have this information?
And that's how, okay, so essentially this is how rumors get started, because clearly this is what this is, a rumor.
Yeah.
But when we think about rumors and things like this that happen, we have to stop and ask ourselves, what is the reason? What is the intention behind this? Who is the messenger? What's happening here? Yes. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people say things that are not even true to hurt because they're hurt. So they want to hurt you. That's why, and this stuff very well may be true, but also I'm looking at the source. Consider the source and what and how you're even speaking, who you're even speaking to.
Yep.
A person that's always caught up in a lawsuit and chaos, and you can't even pay your bill, your debts to Cardi B.
And honest, Tasha K is just a crash dummy at this point. Because why would you? And I know how she's gonna try to play it if it's legally. Like, I just asked him the questions. He said it.
Oh,
but why would you even play in that space?
She got a big old. She got a graph, like a disclaimer on there, like this don't reflect the view, like this is this person's opinions, like
that don't mean nothing about me suing you,
man.
Because if you didn't verify any of these things, why would you put this on the air? You can go to CNN or any of them if they verify that someone said that, and unless it was live, I can't do nothing about that. But you had time to tape it, verify the information, and then decide to put it out or not.
Yeah,
live is different. Like
and
CNN,
we know she's not doing that based on the lie that, and you was not trying to back down from the lie.
I mean, you got to live the lie.
Huh?
You got to live the lie at that point.
Yeah,
she got to live the lie.
Ghetto. And this is sad. This is very ghetto and kind of like unfortunate because it's like these people just can't go away. You know, Will ain't even talking about that Jada book no more. Nobody's talking about it. He has a whole new podcast, you know, new business venture that's happening. So
but the podcast is good, y'all. And that podcast is good.
Yeah, you said that.
It's the Fire Podcast.
And I ultimately believe that something has got to give. But this also goes back to the conversation regarding surrounding an NDA. Homeboy probably been around for a long time, clearly, where that wasn't even a thought.
And but we ain't think you good. You've been around. You've been
like
around
you my people. And ultimately, it speaks to just always, you get, at the end of the day, you have to look out for yourself. And so this is a lesson to everybody who got the homie rolling around with you and boo, 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 and you just never know what can happen. Hey, take a moment on that road trip and say, hey, I need you to sign this document.
We all good. Just gonna hit this real quick.
Just sign this real quick. Oh, what I need, look, what happens here stays here. This is like Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Should something happen, or you cannot speak about whatever happens here. This is a layer of protection for everybody here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because people get real greedy when the ball ain't in their court no more. And so they doing any and everything to hold on. Let it go, bro. Grow up and apologize for that shit. I stepped out of line. I owe all y'all an apology because I not only humiliated y'all, you know, vicariously, y'all kids. Like, people don't think about stuff like that. Because just think about it. When you go out, you remember how we were raised? Oh, when you go out this house, you better, you pretty much don't embarrass me. You're a reflection of me. Mm-hmm. People know me. Be on your best behavior because you better believe it's getting back to me.
Yes.
I still hop in St. Louis and niggas be, oh, you so and so's kid. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You just saw me snort a line of coke, but do not tell my father. I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing.
Look,
I don't do
I already know how your daddy get down. I already look. I'm snitching on you. I don't want no problems with your daddy.
What? Okay.
I don't want no problems with Mr. Loving.
He apologized. Do I need to call him in here to apologize for rolling up on you like that at the house?
You said, do I have? Do you say, do you have to?
Yeah. Do I need to tell him?
No. I don't want no problems with Mr. Lovings. Look, yo, he made his thing clear. He made himself clear. He made himself clear. I'm falling back.
The whole time, like, not poke peeping the scene because I'm like, how? There's extras here.
Yeah, like, look, Mr. Loving, I was just showing you love. Is your birthday. I'm just going to dap you up, chop it up. You know, you greet the man in the house. It's your birthday as well. I'm falling back, son. Look, you know, I didn't know. I didn't know I was finna get pieced up.
That was so.
I ended up gonna get pieced up.
I was like, why would you do that? Like, just not asking. Huh? Read the room.
He got up out that chair. Like, you. Oh, hell.
Yeah,
no.
Y'all, my daddy's 6'5", by the way.
So, yeah, right, exactly.
So I'm like, they're like my height, maybe a little shorter than me. And
I was like, damn, I ain't got no Roy.
It was like,
look, I'm going through everybody in my databases. His height. I'm like, I ain't got no Roy. I ain't got no Doja. I ain't got no Adrian. I ain't got. I'm about to take this L tonight.
That is too funny. Yeah, but ultimately, like, seriously, I feel that he needs to just take this offline and just apologize and move on. Because I think what he thought was probably gonna happen was that he probably thought that, hey, I'm gonna pay you $1 million to shut the fuck up. Maybe that's what he thought was gonna happen, that he was gonna get some sort of payout to be quiet. But at this point,
why would you on Tasha K? Well, you know what? I guess Tasha K probably is the only one that would take this.
Yeah.
You can't
People
go on.
Tired. We're tired of hearing about the Smiths. And I love Will. I love Will. And but we're tired. So the market is, so even what you're saying to us, it's not even shocking. Sorry, Playboy. Like, you missed the mark on that. Sorry, we don't care.
I mean, you should have came out with this in 2021.
Yeah.
When the slap happened. You missed the boat. Oh, was it 2020 when the slap happened?
When the what happened?
When the slap happened?
No, the slap was last year.
No. Oh shit, was it?
Yeah, that was last
2022. Oh, you should have came out with that on April 15th.
They were still cool.
Hey man, I don't have no homeboys that I ain't like. If this is March 22nd, 2022 is the Oscars. This Tasha K interview stuff came out. The first one came out with the beginning of November of 2023. Ain't no homeboy that's been my boy for over 10 years that I would ever say anything about it or have this much vitriol against in a year and a year and a half.
It's weird.
Does that make sense? Like doesn't even make sense.
You're man.
Because I would have dropped that in April 15th. I would have been on it. Boom. You know, I would have did this with Tasha.
But how long have they not been cool? That's what I'm saying. At that time, they were still cool. This is fresh. He got fired 3 days before and called Tasha K. Hey, I got some tea for you.
And Tasha ain't got nothing to lose. She like, I can file for bankruptcy if need be, you know.
And when it came to the Cardi thing, the judge ruled that they threw that out. They was like, "How you made that up? Get that girl her money."
Yeah, because don't she get a part of her AdSense money from YouTube too?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. So she couldn't even start a Patreon or nothing. They're gonna get that too.
Yeah, they will take it all. Anything that she's linked to.
Income.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why she would eat, but I know I get it. She's desperate. It's like somebody desperate going to the casino and putting it all on black and like hoping that this could change my life. I'm down now. It don't matter. I'm fucked up in the game. Let me put this down right here, all on black. Maybe this could change my life. And if it don't, I'm already fucked up. It don't matter. And that's what I'm assuming Tasha K's doing.
She don't care.
All right, somebody else that don't care is the Scholastic Books, who has decided to. They have a system, and we're gonna play it. I'm gonna patch it in here in a second, though, for everybody, right around here.
Did you know the Scholastic Book Fair just made a button to get rid of all the books with black characters? Hi, I'm Tony, a professional writer that travels around the country helping kids at their local schools and libraries. And librarians like this one have said that this year the Scholastic Book Fair introduced a no diversity option. Book bans are at an all-time high across the country, and just having a black character is enough to get a book removed from collections permanently. Librarians have been posting online that when they make their book orders, they have to specifically opt in to receiving books with diverse characters. All the books considered diverse are put in the same category and marked as something that might cause controversy. Publishers need to take a stand, because if they yield to racist demand, authors of color that have stories to tell won't get published because people think they won't sell. And when all those stories cease to exist, what do you think that's going to do to the kids? Scholastic hasn't made a statement about this publicly, but let this be a reminder to support black stories.
All right. We back, and as you heard, Scholastic Books is basically, you remember Scholastic Book Fairs when we was a kid?
You remember they would reel the crates in there, the shelves, open it up, and your library. I used to look forward to that every year.
Look, and it's so good to see my daughter get hype about it. But the thing is different though.
Like they still touring, like nationwide. That's so cute.
Yeah. So look, but my daughter knows you got a credit card. She's like, "Can I get your credit card and take it to school?" I ain't gonna lose it because I know the money on there. That's what she said to me. She said, I know the money on there. She said, "I'll lose my backpack before your credit card."
Such Virgo behavior.
She was like, "Yo,
the money on there."
Yeah, she was like, "Look, the money is good." Look, so I went up there. I came up there at lunch and bought her book. She was up in there. You'd have thought she was buying drinks at the bar for other people. Like, you want that book? Go ahead, throw that on there. My daddy got it.
You sure that's not my kid?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about she in there. I mean, she in there with her chest puffed out. Yeah. My daddy right there. Boom.
Man, listen, I'm thinking about the Goosebumps books.
Yes. So she been reading old Goosebumps too now. Like stuff from back in our day.
Yo, I low key. So this is funny. This is really random. So my homeboy, one of my we were going, 3rd grade to 4th grade. I went to Montessori school, so I went to Washington Montessori. So then we was going across the street to Big Euclid. My best friend, Ahmad Gunn, had an asthma attack and had to leave school like the end of the school year early, but he didn't live really far from me. So they was going to throw his books and stuff away. He had hella Goosebumps books and all this stuff at the school.
At the school?
At the school.
So throw them away?
They was going to clear his desk out and throw it away. So I took his books and hopes that he would come and get them. Yo, this nigga never took them books. And my mama a hoarder. Why does she still have them books? We connected a few years ago on Facebook, though he be on and off Facebook. I don't know if he be in jail or whatever, but whatever. That's it. But I was like, you got a kid.
He might need them books now if he's in jail.
Come get them books.
What did he say?
He was cracking up. I was like, get the books and give them to your daughter. So he's like, I used to read this in school. Like, connect with her. Man.
Yeah,
she even died.
So now you can check certain books. Teachers can check certain books for more minority books, certain different things. But so there's certain books. If there's one black character in the book, as y'all heard, they basically would consider that minority. And some states are saying that that's part of the it's a minority initiative, basically a backlash against minority initiatives when it comes to black people. And it's really, really ridiculous because it's certain books, people are categorizing them and saying minority under them because it was kind of a cool thing. Like if you got the Babysitters Club for girls and it's 2 black girls in there, like, oh, it's under minorities as well. So people can identify, okay, there is black kids in these books, but then they're just going and sweeping across the board and saying we should not have any minorities at all in books, or it shouldn't have identifiable thing for that in searches. So now teachers are jammed up because they can't order those books for the Scholastic for the little book fair, the little cart to come through. So now they got to go through and figure out a different way. And maybe it get fixed, but it's really, really messed up because this whole thing is just, I'm trying to remember the name of the doggone term.
I'm going to say this.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I'm trying to remember the term for it.
On top
because
of,
it's so ridiculous.
We always have the conversation of, the civil rights era and how they try to play it like it was so long ago. We need to get over slavery. We have to get over this. We have to get over that. And it's just so much anti-blackness that stares us in.
Critical race theory. That's the term.
Oh, yeah. Critical race theory is another thing where also critical race theory is an honors elective class that people take
for law school.
Yeah. So it's but people have it in high school.
Yeah. But I'm saying, it's a law theory.
Yeah. So the interesting thing about all of this, and I'm gonna say something. I feel like the boomers fucked it up for all of us. Why y'all still here? Why y'all still boomers? Why y'all still in Congress? Why y'all still in positions where y'all are able to do this weird, wild shit? Go away. Go a fucking way. I know some of y'all are dying off, but it's not fast enough.
Don't say that.
Is it fair that we have to continuously suffer and they're
gonna start saying it about us?
Listen, we trying to save the world.
Yeah, but they're gonna start saying it about us. Why don't these Gen Xers and these
No, we're trying to fix y'all fuck ups. Y'all got listen. The fact that you could go to Europe and all these other countries, there's no such thing as organic food. My dad was even talking about that growing up. We didn't have organic and just regular stuff. Just think about even this inflation bullshit. I was surprised it was that cheap, but part of the Thanksgiving dinner. I'm why is butter $6? Why is butter $6? Imperial, why is that $1.99? And that's vegetable spread. I'm done. I'm tired. And I feel like y'all keep doing this weird shit. And this goes back to the Daughters of the fucking Confederacy with that bullshit down in the South. Not what I really would like to learn a history lesson or understand it back and go on a deep, like maybe the dude that be tracing everybody's genealogy on PBS. Okay, let's go back and trace
Louis Gates.
Yes, let's go back and trace where something happened where people start fucking with niggas. Because I just be waking up there doing minding my business, minding the business that pays me. And it's always some weird shit.
But I would ask you a question on this side though, Dom. When they ever fuck with niggas? Because you said when they stop fucking with niggas, when they ever fuck with us.
Listen, I'm trying to understand. I have a theory.
Okay. Is this pre-2003? Because you know I am a conspiracy theory.
I know, but it's technically it's not your conspiracy.
Oh yeah. Oh, you do your thing. Yeah.
Okay. So we know when the earth was formed, everything before the continental divide, everything was one chunk of land.
Pangea. It's called Pangea.
Yep. Okay. Nigga, fuck you. I'm trying to correct me. And I was trying to cuss you out low because my daddy in the next room. Okay. So listen.
Oh, look, hold on. Your daddy in the next room for real?
Yeah, I just was like, do you want me to go?
I know, but I thought you were playing. Oh
no.
You do your thing. I'm gonna chill the fuck out. You go.
So whether you believe in evolution,
I don't want your daddy to see me on camera.
Listen, whether you believe in evolution or the creation, everything starts at Africa, or what we know as present day Africa.
That's a fact. That's a factual thing.
That is a fact.
Yeah, you can't debate that.
That's it, right? Mm-hmm. So what we know is that at one point we was all one race.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stay with me. There are weird theories about Egypt, the pyramids, all this stuff, the Jesus times, all this stuff. But what we do know is that Jesus was not a white man based on the description.
Mm-hmm. He was either black or like Moroccan looking, like that kind of like. He had coral hair, but he was maybe my complexion, or he looked Moroccan / black, basically.
What Arabic, something of the sort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, stay with me.
Okay.
So then the theory is that like the world, Babylon, all this stuff was in disarray, and that's how we ended up having all these different languages, because they talk about it in Babel. And
the Tower of Babel, yep.
Yes. And then I be saying, okay, so then you have, I'm gonna say the continental divide happened prior to this, but what if
mm-hmm.
white people are exiled Africans, and that's why they just be so mad at us?
I mean, that's true. I don't think that's a dispute.
No, and people be looking at me crazy when I say that.
That's not. I don't think that's. I wouldn't say exiled.
I'm gonna say exile because then the continental divide happens, and then their features and all that stuff have to change.
Well, I mean, let's
based on where they are.
So more up to Europe, and they became Neanderthals, and they degressed.
Yeah,
and what is that? What they were?
We was teaching people how to bake all that stuff. So the Moors taught the Europeans how to bake all these different things. So I be telling people, I'm like, it's just something very barbaric.
Oh shit! You just didn't hit on some shit. I might have to bring me conspiracy theory back, because I've always said that all of anybody that came to America that was white pre-1890 were the worst of Europeans.
Because think about the famine, all these different things. Even when you think about,
I was saying they're the worst of Europeans. I'm saying the people that came to America or go to South America, they were the worst of Europeans. Because if I already got bread, that's like you telling me right now to go to Mars, but I'm rich and I'm doing well here. Why am I leaving? I'm good. So
so I'm gonna say definitely. Definitely criminals, because even think about shout out to
class people or lower class people.
Yeah, shout out to, because which ultimately makes sense because how they went ahead to overthrow
Yes, because now I got a little bread. We doing all right. We don't need the king. What you mean the king?
So then think about even the Lewis and Clark expedition.
Mm-hmm.
And before we have the Trail of Tears, so you trying to wrangle people up and do all this crazy shit. They raped Sacagawea. Gave her.
She married somebody on the on expedition too.
It was. They ended up giving her. Was it? I don't know if it was VD. But whatever it was, they would take mercury. They would to kill whatever the disease was. So y'all not bathed in disease, coming through, raping these people, wiping out tribes, and all. I just got theories about it, and I know we can't stay here, in this long. But I just be looking at this point, especially with everything that happens and that's still going on. I just be looking at them like.
Now, I mean.
I can't. I'm not gonna say all.
Right. Because I'm gonna retract that a little bit. What I said, the worst of Europeans. I'm just saying that.
No. What you meant was at that time. I knew what you meant.
Yeah, and I'm not saying. I'm just saying that taking the chance. If I'm already good where I am.
Yeah, why would you? But that's. I think that's also on the record that they said.
Yeah,
criminals and stuff.
I mean, Australia is made of criminals. Yeah, that is a fact.
So, it is.
Which I think we need to do again.
You got.
Why don't we send them to Antarctica?
You gotta send the Negroes too.
No. I am. I'm down with that too. You murdered. And we definitively know from okay. And this is my thing though, because or we take Montana and make it into a prison state. Fill me out here on this. This is pre-2003, but I've developed this. You take Montana. Ain't nobody there though. Shout out to y'all Montanas. Ain't enough of y'all motherfuckers there though. It's too much land and not enough of y'all to be able to
have no sports teams, right?
Nothing. It's too much land and not enough of y'all to be having all this land. We can use that as a prison population. Take that state over, make it a prison population. If we can match DNA to your murder, you got to go to Montana. Now, if it's the in between where we don't know, then you go to a regular prison. But we got DNA to match you up that you murked out 5 people.
How do we keep people? Okay, so do you make it a town where it is where you're rehabilitating people, or do you make
you in there for life?
But here's ultimately what happens is that they will figure a way out. Like they're going to overthrow, like they're gonna get out. So that's what I'm saying. Like at that border, how do you police these people and keep these people in?
That's why you have a whole bomb situation right there. Boom. Y'all hit this gate, we blowing this shit up. Y'all want to play with us? We gonna bomb on y'all. F-15 sitting right there.
As cool as this sounds, this is also crazy as hell.
No, it's not. Or you know what? Let's take them to Antarctica then. Drop y'all off Antarctica. Y'all get up out of there then. Y'all figure out how to get yourselves together up out of there. We dropping off food packs once a month to Antarctica. Make it sustainable to get up out of there. Because if you kill my mama or my auntie or any women that I love around me, let's go. Women too. Yeah. You kill one of my uncles, you kill any of my friends, whoever it is, Antarctica. Because I thought Alcatraz is a good idea. It just wasn't good application. It's a great idea.
Yeah, the I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a show for 80s babies who were 90s kids. If you were a No Limit soldier, then this is your show. If you believe that Cash Money is not an army but was a Navy, this is the show for you. If you and your friends ever tried to sing a song written by Escape, In Vogue, Shy, or Boyz II Men at a talent show during middle school, this is your show. The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a bunch of 80s babies talking about all the songs and things that we loved when we were kids and teenagers. So if you went to the skating rink and you were at a lock-in, this is the show for you. If you think that Tevin Campbell was the original Prince of R&B, this is the show for you. If you don't understand the
the conflict between Monica and Brandy, but you're kind of on Monica's side and understand why Brandy got punched, this is the show for you. Make sure that you tune in, subscribe, click the little subscribe link. We're here. We're going to talk about all things 90s music. This is the show for you.
It's trial and error, right?
Alcatraz was a great idea. Let's keep it real.
It was.
It
was like you said, like it just was not executed correctly.
Yes, but the idea was great.
It was. I don't know why they don't demolish it and try it again.
Look, listen. I think also, now it's just so much of a tourist attraction.
I don't know, like and this is gonna sound crazy too.
No, and I'm talking about put men and women there. You just do whatever in that area. Hey, look, you here. If y'all you want to mate and have kids, do whatever. Cool. You here. Y'all here.
They gonna come. They got murder stock. They come from murder stock.
You got to get out of Antarctica though, B.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. As I get older, I'm understanding. What's the movie where they get what, like 24 hours or 12 hours to kill people?
Oh, you talking about The Purge.
The Purge.
24 hours.
It starts to make more and more sense.
Hey, I can't fuck with that though. I get you, but I can't.
No. Like I was talking to my mom today.
Because there had to be parameters on it, like no children, like stuff like that.
Yeah, it would have to definitely be parameters, but you know, like, okay, so like the little niggas that be carjacking people back home and still the kill boys.
Or what about the stripper girl that was setting up the dudes here? They got the coach from the Smet killed. Yeah.
So I was telling so Alan and we talked about St. Louis. Sorry to the St. Louis. Y'all really need to get heavily gentrified, and it's not happening fast enough because the police.
I'm in a gentrified situation. I mean, my daughter is in the St. Louis public school system, but I get what you're saying. Where are you going?
So so think about, or is that somehow we as a human race, we've lost our way, right? Because there's certain things that are happening, not just there, but everywhere, where people know that they can do fuck shit and there's really no repercussions to their actions.
But I would say I would push back on you that with Dom. I would say we've always been like that as people. There's always been somebody
that's okay. So, but I feel that there is a lack of community. I do believe that we as a people, as Black people, we're trying to figure that out and come together and work through some shit. But some of y'all live and rest in that hood ghetto mentality and not being able to evolve, and y'all do shit because y'all feel like y'all entitled to it. I don't understand how y'all be robbing and shooting old ladies, and it's just that it's a cold case. No, if somebody saw that, or you ran up in somebody's house, because my mom just told me they tried to run up in some dude's house and he was there and he caught the cops and held him down till the cops came or whatever, and it was like a chick with them. I said, see, that's what I mean. Now, what if he
held him down? He must have had a gun on them. And
no, I feel like he probably had firearms on him.
So, they just tried to rob his crib just on in general.
Yep. I think she said it was 2 dudes and a girl, or was it 3 dudes and a girl? But whatever, they tried to rob somebody. They tried to run. They didn't know he was home.
Okay.
And so there was a case where this just happened where I know the family of the boy that got killed. Girlfriend. Is
that the dude on the highway that got shot?
No, I don't think he was on the highway. This person tried to run into some people's house. I don't believe it was a highway.
Okay.
But ultimately, you ran into somebody's house on some fuck shit and you got. Sad, yes. But the audacity, this is what it is. Niggas got too much audacity.
Also, we do put too many niggas on rest in peace t-shirts too.
Y'all have to raise your kids and hold your kids accountable. this gentle parenting shit only, and what I understand.
No. That's the weird thing. Motherfuckers don't be gentle parenting. They be whooping people ass.
See,
and then,
I know people that got kids that don't. It's too many people not getting whoopings, and I'm not gonna limit it. I understand. No. I'm gonna say mental. I'm also say I am aware that mental health also plays a part in a lot of things. Conditioning, environment.
So you think if we put a poll up right now on the channel and we said, if you have kids, do you whip them or not? Do you think that more people are going to say that they whip their kids or not?
I'm going to say it could be a toss-up.
I'm going to say it's black people is definitely going to be more.
Because I know so many people that don't have whooped their kids.
But are you talking about?
And when I say whoop your kids, I don't mean beat your kids. I mean like they do something crazy. You tap their hand, you spanking hands, stuff like that, not cords, skillets, and none of that. None of that.
All right, I'm gonna put a poll up now. We needed another poll. This is it right here. Do you whoop your kids?
Well, I think it's whack.
Children, do you whip them?
And I don't know how we got here from the books, but I also want to just say that y'all do any and everything.
Yeah, we ain't doing the last topic. I like where we at.
Okay. Y'all do any and everything to try to erase black people. Well, we are here. We are always gonna be here. And we are tired. Mm-hmm. We are tired. But it don't get no better than us, baby. Let's keep it a buck. We have been through the fire, and y'all keep playing in our faces.
We're a necessary evil for America at this point. That makes sense. From America's perspective, like, do you want to see an NBA with all white guys?
Do you?
Do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to really get your dances from TikTok from a random white kid that didn't get it from a black person? No. We give the flavor to this country, and we also uphold this country to the ideals of what this country is supposed to have been about.
Yeah.
Period. We are the reason that we the ones that check y'all on in life. Y'all said this was in the Constitution. We gonna hold y'all to that shit. We the people that hold y'all to that shit.
Man, y'all gotta let that go. Y'all gotta let it go because it's not for us, and it never was. These niggas still won't give us our 40 acres and a mule.
Look here, man.
And give everybody else every day, and every dime penny quota that they have, and we still refuse to even just a drop in a bucket of something of what we are. I'm telling you, that shit needs to happen. See, this one needs to happen. Y'all got to stop playing with the voting bullshit and vote. But be voting for niggas. Like, niggas got to start running for this stuff. Yes, it's always going to be corruption. We know that. But it needs to be some Atlanta type shit where all of a sudden somebody gets served some paper and it's like, oh, your great-great-great-great-grandfather was a slave owner and you owe these people this much money in reparations.
Man, do you know, when I saw that episode, I almost shed a tear because I envisioned something like that happening. Well, white people would show up at their crib, we barbecue and playing Make It Last Forever by Keith Sweat, just chilling. Because we waiting for you to come back up.
Actually, no, this is my shit.
Yeah. No, we waiting for you to come through and sign this paperwork before I can make it fully my shit.
Yeah.
You know, but it's never gonna happen. At least not in our lifetime. I won't say never. Yeah. I'm sure there are people that was born in the 40s and 50s didn't believe Barack Obama was possible. But
I owe us. Pay what you owe. You know what? I'm gonna just start sending a picture of Cassie.
Like out. Huey. Well, you talking about Huey? Huey from
I'm sending Cassie.
Pay me what you owe.
No, fuck that, Cassie.
Oh shit. That's what 50. Shout out to 50 Cent who put that out there. He's like, if I send this to you, you owe me money. And then he said, what's old girl? He said, what you call? I'm sending this to who is old girl from Love and Hip Hop that owe him money, like 50 grand still.
Oh, Tierra Marie.
And he said, Tierra Marie, I'm sending this to you now. I was like,
well, I know that she had appealed that, and then the court upheld that judgment.
Yes, so that means that's happening.
Thing, but she also, I can't believe that's still a thing. I would have thought she
hasn't paid her money. That 50 grand, she ain't paid 50.
Which is still kind of, man, that's crazy how.
But let's be for
he
real,
got away. I mean, but he had
that and I don't know Tierra Marie pocket, so I'm not trying. But I'm just saying my perception of it that she just ain't got 50 grand to sit around just to kick out.
Yeah, oh no.
Just
but also I think the whole situation, the revenge porn, because ultimately wasn't it 50 that put that video out there, or he retweeted it?
Her dude put it out.
Her dude put it out there. Yeah, so she shouldn't have went after him. She should have just went after the dude.
Yeah. And that's the thing, though, is like, no, I didn't put this up. Revenge porn to be like, I got the tape and then put it out. Yeah. I just put out what was already put out.
Yeah.
Being funny.
And her attorney knew that, and
that was good. Gloria Allright, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that was a fumble on her. She ain't been good since then. That was one of them things, like, you know, like and that's why I going back to as we wrap up, going back to the Cassie Diddy thing, that domestic abuse organization, they know that everything that they do is right on that. They gotta be buttoning up everything and making sure it's tight. And once again, like I know everybody, and I'm kind of getting mad because it's kind of tight. It's kind of turning people like, and even Aubrey came out like, oh, the bag was worth more than what it meant. She never said she was doing that for everybody else.
Yeah.
And also, like, and we talked about this before when we did the We Invented the Remix episode. As I'm gonna redo it after we get off here, I'm definitely finna change the episode name. But I didn't want her to have to relive nothing like that, man.
No, yeah.
It was enough with that deposition, to be honest.
It was enough, and I already told you, if that went to trial, because she requested a jury trial, that she would have got. That's how we know.
Look, y'all cats out here and believe Megan Thee Stallion went about Tory Lanez, and he got convicted. Y'all still didn't believe her. He got convicted.
But I at this point, I stand firm on my statement where I already know that men don't understand the plight of women. And
no, just say some men, because it's a lot.
I'm gonna say okay, fine,
yeah,
fine,
yes.
Because I feel like when I have to say some, if it don't apply to you, you know it don't apply to you.
Right. But no,
fine, y'all so sensitive.
Because that's like me saying all.
I don't. When I say men, and you know that the statement don't apply to you, then it don't apply to you. When niggas be saying women, I be like, that don't have nothing to do with me because I don't know what he's talking about, or I can't relate to it.
But I don't like that either, though. They say some women, like,
fine. Y'all so sensitive nowadays. See, this is what it's like to be a comic, right? I gotta police everything. Gotta be fucking police.
It's not police. It's just my personal thing.
But it's fine. I'm gonna say this. Okay, some men don't understand, and I'm gonna say some black men, because I already know white men don't understand the plight of black women, and black women, a lot of black women don't understand that plight. And so some people just really, when you see some of the stuff they say, it's like, ew, how we supposed to be on the same team.
Yeah.
And you supposed to get it. And you just don't, because you're too busy trying to get approval and seek approval from other dumbass niggas and bitches and just saying shit. And half the time the bitches that be saying this dumb shit, fuck all y'all, because y'all be on the internet and people's comments, and we can't even at your bitch ass back to clap back at your dumb ass and fact check you for real. A lot of people that's trolling, even under this Cassie, you can't say nothing. Stop being pussy and take that shit off and let us respond to you, ho.
Oh, so somebody did that in the comments on ours that you can't respond to?
No. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh shit.
I mean, like if I don't read the comments. For the most part, especially when it comes to trigger warning, I don't even know.
Yeah,
because we already know what's going to be there, so I'm not about to get myself worked up over something I control. But if I'm in my friends' comments with some shit and kicking my shit, shut the fuck up. Let me just be silly.
Yeah. And I'm getting to the point too as we wrap up. Some conversations I'm just not gonna have unless we doing it on the podcast where we can talk about it. Like me and you can talk about it and we could just kick it with it. I'm not gonna even do it online. I'm just at that point now almost.
No, because I don't. For me, I don't care that much because going back and forth with you about something that I know for sure, and 99% of the time is a Googleable fact.
Yeah. And that's the thing, though. I never understood. Like, if I see something, I'll be like, I'm always an inquisitive person of like, let me Google this real quick. But people be like, yeah, you know that Will Smith been slapping people every month since 2010. I'm like, hold on, let me see. Okay, I'm not even like, dude, you could have Googled that and found out that was true or not.
Yeah, that's some people. We also have to recognize. Enjoy being negative, enjoy being miserable, enjoy certain clickbaity topics. We've talked about this before. There are certain things that you and I don't even talk about because we can't relate.
Not even in my wheelhouse. I don't have it. We ain't talked about Israel and Palestine because I don't know. That ain't look.
And all I'm and I just want to tell people we're seeing certain things happen in real time regarding this. We're seeing people muted. We are seeing people who are fact checking and sharing accurate information. We are seeing this in real time. What's happening? Our freedom of speech be taken and stripped right before our eyes, and they're labeling it as something else that we're not gonna say because I don't want it to pick up on that word.
Yeah.
But I just saw Susan Sarandon just got dropped by UTA.
Susan Sarandon?
I just saw the girl that's supposed to do the next Scream get dropped. Will no longer be in this film.
Oh, shoot.
Because of certain comments that were made. Y'all better wake up. Like Whoopi said, if you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and fucking pay attention to what's going on. And that's all I'm saying, because ain't no way, shape, or form is it ever okay. I don't give a damn what's going on. To kill kids, babies. People deserve to live and grow old. Yes, life has its topsy-turvy and it does weird things.
Yeah.
But I don't care what side you're on. If you're okay with that shit, stop being fucking weird.
Well, there we go. Another episode of Everyone Needs an Aquarius. Don, where can people hit you up at?
Y'all know me.
I know it's been a shorter episode, y'all, but I mean, we didn't give y'all like an hour.
We done gave y'all like 6 episodes, okay? We done gave y'all like 6.
And I'm talking about like heavy hitters.
Listen, we gave y'all episode last Friday to turn around and come right back an hour later to give y'all an update. We invented the remix. Okay. But y'all need to share us with y'all people. We trying to do big shit. We doing big shit.
Yeah.
Fill our cup and let it overflow.
And look, and technically we shouldn't even be working this week. It's Thanksgiving. We giving y'all something.
Extra. My pizza gonna be cold and my wings.
Don, we're gonna hit you up.
I want to be here for y'all. St. Angelus.com.
Where they get them candles at?
Get them candles. Use code half off at checkout on your purchase of $50 or more. And yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
we'll get somebody some candles for Christmas.
Peace, y'all.